into the enthralling world of Tudor England, an era marked by political intrigue, religious upheaval, and the undeniable influence of the court on the trajectory of the nation's history. In the heart of this historical whirlwind stood Catherine Carey, a woman whose life was interwoven with the fortunes and misfortunes of the Tudor dynasty. Catherine's story is not just a narrative of survival and grace under pressure, it is a testament to the power of familial connections and the invisible threads that bind the personal and the political. As we peel back the layers of her life, we find a story rich with the themes of loyalty, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of influence in the shadow of the throne. So join us as we explore the life of Catherine Carey, a figure who navigated the treacherous waters of the Tudor court, shaping her destiny alongside the most influential figures of her time. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and also give the video a thumbs up. This really helps our channel grow. And finally, don't forget to hit the bell and select all notifications so you never miss one of our videos. And so with that said, let's begin today's story. In the lush, vibrant lands of England under the reign of King Henry VIII, Catherine Carey was born into a world of privilege and intrigue. Her mother, Mary Boleyn, was a woman of beauty and charm who once caught the eye of the king, leading to a liaison shrouded in whispers and secrecy. Though the full extent of their relationship remains a matter of historical speculation, it casts a long, indelible shadow over Catherine's early life. Growing up in the tranquility of the countryside far from the intense scrutiny of the royal court, Catherine's early years were still significantly influenced by the fluctuating fortunes linked to her family's deep connections with the Tudor dynasty. Her father, Sir William Carey, a respected courtier in his own right, provided her with a stable though politically charged upbringing. However, his untimely death in 1528 left the family in a precarious position, dependent on the whims of a mercurial monarch and the court's benevolence. Despite these early trials, Catherine's upbringing was filled with the typical pursuits befitting a young woman of her station. She was schooled in the arts of needlework, music, and literature, crafting her into an accomplished, well-rounded individual. Yet beneath the surface of these genteel activities simmered a keen intellect and a resilient spirit shaped by the complexities of her lineage and the uncertainties of her future. As Catherine transitioned from childhood to adolescence, her connection to the Boleyn family brought her into the orbit of the royal court. Here her destiny would become irrevocably intertwined with her cousin, the future Queen Elizabeth I. The bonds forged in their youth would lay the foundation for a relationship enduring the lifestyle of fortune, scandal, and shifting allegiances. In Tudor England's tapestry, Catherine Grey emerged as a thread woven tightly into the fabric of the era's most pivotal events. Her early life, a blend of privilege and vulnerability, set the stage for a journey filled with challenges and opportunities as she navigated the complexities of life at the zenith of English power. As Catherine Carey blossomed into womanhood, her path led her inevitably to the heart of English power, the Tudor court. It was a place of dazzling beauty and deadly intrigue, where fortunes could be made or lost with a single word from the monarch. With her noble lineage and connections to the Boleyn family, Catherine was thrust into this world as a young woman on the cusp of her destiny. Her introduction to court life was punctuated by a significant event, her marriage to Sir Francis Knowles. This union was a matter of the heart and a strategic alliance crafted by families manoeuvring for position in the ever-shifting landscape of royal favour. Sir Francis, a man of staunch Protestant beliefs and unwavering loyalty to the crown, gave Catherine stability and status. Together, they navigated the complexities of court politics, their partnership built on mutual respect and shared ambitions. Yet Catherine's relationship with her cousin Elizabeth would define much of her life at court. Following the turbulent reigns of King Henry VIII and his immediate successors, Elizabeth ascended to the throne, bringing with her a new era of relative peace and stability. This signified increased influence and proximity to power for Catherine, as she became one of the Queen's most trusted ladies in waiting. Catherine was at the epicentre of court life, involved in its ceremonies, intrigues, and the delicate dance of diplomacy and discretion. Her position required a careful balancing act. She needed to maintain her loyalty to the Queen while managing the complexities of her own large and growing family. Despite these pressures, Catherine thrived in court. Her intelligence, discretion, and unwavering support of Elizabeth earned her a place in the inner circle, and she was a confidant to the Queen in personal and state matters. Yet her influence was not confined to the corridors of power. It extended into the religious sphere, as she and her husband became prominent figures in the Protestant community, navigating the dangerous waters of spiritual conflict that marked Elizabeth's reign. Life at court also brought Catherine into contact with some of the era's most prominent figures, from politicians like Sir William Cecil to adventurers like Sir Walter Raleigh. Her home, often filled with the luminaries of Elizabethan England, became a centre of cultural and political exchange, reflecting her status as one of the era's most influential women. However, life at the Tudor court was never free from danger or drama. Catherine faced her share of personal trials and political tribulations, from the threat of the Spanish Armada to the intrigues surrounding the succession. Through it all, she remained steadfast, her loyalty to Elizabeth unwavering, and her influence enduring even as the winds of fortune shifted around her. Catherine Carey embodies a Tudor woman who navigated the complexities of court life with grace and understanding. Her story is a testament to the power of loyalty, intelligence, and familial bonds in the tumultuous world of 16th century England. Catherine Carey, now a figure of substantial influence and stature, continued to flourish within the golden walls of Elizabeth's court. Her life was intricately entwined with the time's political and social upheavals and reflected the era's triumphs and challenges. As Elizabeth I's reign progressed, Catherine found herself not just as a spectator, but as an active participant in shaping Tudor history. During Elizabeth's reign, known as the Elizabethan Age, England underwent significant transformations. It was a time marked by the flourishing of English drama, poetry, and music, as well as by the grave threats posed by foreign powers and internal strife. With her keen intellect and pivotal position in court, Catherine played a crucial role in supporting the Queen through these times of prosperity and peril. One of Catherine's most notable contributions was her support of the religious reforms of the time. As England navigated the treacherous waters between Catholicism and Protestantism, Catherine and her husband, Sir Francis Knowles, stood as pillars of the Protestant faith. Their home became a haven for reformers, where the new doctrines of faith were debated and discussed, furthering the cause of the English Reformation. However, Catherine's life was not solely defined by her political and religious affiliations. She was the matriarch of a large family, with her children becoming notable figures in their own right. Her role as a mother was integral to her identity, shaping her legacy and extending the influence beyond the confines of the court. Through her children, Catherine forged alliances with powerful families, further securing her position and legacy within the Tudor hierarchy. Her complex and multifaceted relationship with Elizabeth remained constant throughout her adult life. Catherine was more than just a cousin and a lady-in-waiting to the Queen. She was a confidant and a friend, a source of comfort and counsel. This unique bond allowed her significant influence, but it was never devoid of the complexities inherent in courtly relationships. Catherine had to navigate the fine line between family loyalty and her obligations to the throne, which she managed with adeptness and grace. The latter years of Elizabeth's reign were not without their challenges for Catherine. The question of the Queen's succession loomed large, casting a shadow over the court and placing Catherine in a precarious position due to her family connections and political leanings. Despite these tensions, she remained steadfast at Elizabeth's side, her loyalty unwavering even as the political landscape around her shifted. Catherine's enduring presence at court, her contributions to England's cultural and religious life, and her unwavering support of Queen Elizabeth I underscored her significance during this transformative period in English history. Her life during Elizabeth's reign was a testament to her resilience, intelligence, and the delicate balance between her convictions and her duties to the crown. As the Elizabethan era drew close, so did Catherine Carey's remarkable life. Her final years were a time for reflection on a life that had seen the heights of royal favour and the depths of political intrigue. Yet through it all, Catherine remained a figure of dignity and strength, her legacy already taking shape in the world she would leave behind. Catherine's role as a matriarch left a lasting mark on the fabric of English society. Her numerous and well-positioned children carried the Knowles name into new arenas of power and influence. They became governors, diplomats, and art patrons, reflecting their mother's intelligence, resilience, and devout faith. Through them, Catherine's impact extended far beyond her lifespan, influencing the course of English history in subtle but undeniable ways. The death of Queen Elizabeth I in 1603 marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter for England. Catherine's legacy, however, was not solely tied to the political or social spheres. She left behind a legacy of faith and fortitude, embodying the complexities and contradictions of her time. As a woman, a courtier, and a believer, she navigated the turbulent waters of Tudor England with aplomb, setting an example for future generations. Her death marked the end of an era, but Catherine Carey's story continued to resonate, a testament to her role in the tapestry of English history. The Knowles family, interwoven into the fabric of the nation's narrative, carried on her spirit of determination and grace. Catherine's life, marked by challenge and achievement, remained a powerful reminder of the enduring strength of character and the lasting impact of personal conviction. In the centuries that followed, historians and storytellers would look back on Catherine Carey's life as a window into the world of Tudor England. Her story, a blend of personal ambition, family loyalty, and historical circumstance, continues to fascinate and inspire, a timeless reflection of the human experience amid the ever-changing tides of history. In the annals of history, the name Catherine Carey may not be as renowned as that of her royal cousin, Queen Elizabeth I, but her story is no less significant. Her life serves as a lens through which we can view the complexities and contradictions of Tudor England, a time of profound change, vibrant culture, and relentless political machinations. Catherine's journey from the fringes of royal scandal to the heart of the Elizabethan court embodies the struggles and aspirations of a generation caught between the remnants of medieval feudalism and the dawn of a modern centralised state. Her ability to navigate the complex landscape of Tudor politics while maintaining her integrity and advancing her family's fortunes speaks to the understanding and resilience that transcends her era. Today, Catherine Carey's legacy lives on not only in the lineage of her descendants but also in the broader narrative of English history. She represents the countless influential women whose roles have often been overshadowed by the deeds of their male counterparts or lost in the shadow of more flamboyant personalities. Yet their contributions are no less significant in shaping history. As we reflect on Catherine's life, we are reminded of the enduring power of loyalty, the complexities of family bonds, and the silent strength behind the thrones of power. Her story is a testament to the fact that events do not just shape history, but the people who navigate them, often out of the spotlight, but always in the weave of time's tapestry.